Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Samasta jana kalyane niratam karunamayam namami chinmayam devam sadgurum brahma vidmaram. Dharma projita kaitavo traparamo nirmatsaranam satam vedyam vastavamatra vastu shivadam tapatra unmulanam. Shrimad Bhagavate Mahamunikrite kim va parairishvaraha sadyo hrityavaratyate prakritibihi shushrushubistakshanat. Ahame vasame vagre nanyat yat sadasat param paschadaham yate dacha yo vashishe kasosmyaham. Aham awesome. I was agre in the beginning. I alone was in the beginning. Na anyat, nothing else. That which is yat sad, that is gross, or asat, which is subtle, or effect and the cause, and param, the power that makes gross and subtle, or that which makes cause coming to effect. That is Prakriti, Maya. Mayam tu Prakritim Vidhi, Mayinam tu Maheshwaram. Maya is considered as here Avyakta Prakriti, unmanifest power of the Lord known as Prakriti, which causes the cause to become effect. All laws are governed by this invisible presence of Maya and makes things appear and disappear. Aghatita Ghatana Patiyasi Maya. Aghatita, impossible. Patiyasi, Ghatana Patiyasi, makes it possible. That's the nature of Maya. Aghatita Ghatana Patiyasi Maya. Maya Panchakam, Bhagavan Shankaracharya says. Ya Ma, Sa Maya, right? That which is not but appears to be. Anyway, we'll see this more in the next verse. So here Bhagavan says that I was alone there in the beginning only. Nothing else was there. And even Paschad, later on, meaning after creation. Yat etat cha. First, whatever is there, aham. That is also me. Now, this is where we see the difference in the approach about creation. It is not considered that God created and left it. The question is, if this whole world of matter which you and I experience, including our body, were to be created, what is the material cause? Upadana karana. What is the material cause? If material cause called Panchabhutas, which makes our body and everything else, earth, water, fire, air, space, if these five were to be there already, then somebody would ask, who created that? One boy asked this question, Daddy, I want you to tell me this. What? Who created God? Who created God? So the answer can be, oh, he said Godfather. But that's not an answer. Uska baap kya hai? Kaun hai? It goes on indefinitely. So, it cannot be some other person, there is no end, then you can ask, what about that person, what about that person? Similarly, matter, what is the cause of matter? The matter which is subject to change and all sort of modification, what would be the cause of that? If there is a cause, who created that? Scientifically analyzing, you need to find something which can be the cause of both matter and sentiency. Because we are alive and we are aware that we are alive. We are not just alive, we are also aware that we are alive. Aham, I know I am and I know I am. Ahamasmi sada bhami kata chinnaham apriya. In Advaita Makaranda, the first statement is Ahamasmi. I am sada bhami and I shine, I know. Kata chinnaham apriya. At no time I become non-dear to me. I am also always in love with myself, which shows that aham satchidananda, aham asmi sat, sada bhami chit, na kadachit aham apriya anand. So if I were to be an inert thing, I would not be even asking this question. Very fact that I am and I know that I am, and because I know that I am, I know everything else also. This table, neither it knows its own existence, nor it knows my existence. Otherwise it would have walked away long time back. This fellow is talking too much. And hitting it also unnecessarily. So this is inert, and I am sentient. You can very significantly realize this when you are given a local anesthesia. Let us say somebody is doing some surgery or whatever here. And you will find you have no sensation of this. Absolutely, it will be you will look like as though something is happening to somebody. Why? Because that sentiency which is reporting it is you is disconnected from this point. So, this physical body also is insentient matter presently being experienced as a very sentient thing because of the presence of something which is of the nature of sentiency. So the matter which is insentient, inert, and that which knows the matter which is sentient, alive, these two being contradictory by nature, one is changing, another is not changing. That is also another significant part. For if that is also changing, it doesn't know the change. Jagrat swapna sushuptishu sputatara yasam vidujrumbate. In the state of waking and dream and deep sleep, in these three conditions, I am the same. For I know my wakeful experiences, and what turned out to become a dream afterwards, I am aware of that. And the absence of these two also I am aware when in deep sleep. On waking up, I recall all, which means I was there in all the three periods of time. Waking, dream and deep sleep. Suptaha suptim na janati na supte swapna jagaro. And again in Advaita Makaranta, the teacher says that if a person is slept, suptaha na suptim janati, that he does not know he slept. If somebody knows that I have slept, it must be something who is not slept. Logic is right. If somebody is sleeping, and I know that person is sleeping because I am not sleeping. So who is that who is not sleeping in me, who knows I am sleeping? Anyway, kaun hai wo? Who is he who knows, or who is that which knows that I had slept? Because that is the same one which reports that I slept and may wake up. It would be awake to know that I am awake. Right? Think about it. Suptaha suptim na janati. One who is sleeping does not know that he is sleeping. Asupte na swapna jagara. One who has not slept. Where is the question of waking and dream? Only with a sleeping person has to wake up. One who is always awake, why should he be awake? Why should he be woken up? He is always awake. And that's what Buddha said, Aham Buddha. I am awake. So everybody call him Buddha. In the Western world they say, hey, he is Buddha. I am not a Buddha. I am Buddha. Buddha means I am awake. So the point is that which is sleeping cannot know that it is sleeping, for it is absent. That which is not sleeping alone can witness the sleep, and that which is not sleeping need not be woken up. It's already awake. Therefore, that consciousness does not undergo any of those changes which happens to the body and the mind which is subject to sleep. I'll tell you one thing, body never sleeps. Otherwise digestion will not happen. You will not grow. When you are sleeping, digestion stops. Up to this you eat and go to sleep. Digestion takes place. So the body is sleeping or what? It's working. Blood circulation is going on, breathing is going on. You are growing also. Everything is happening. Oh, then what is sleeping? Mind. Not sleeping, absent. Absent mind is not absent-mindedness. Absent mind is another condition. But here it is absence of the mind. Mano laya. Not mano nash, mano laya. Laya sthiti. Meaning it is not functioning as usual. of thinking and worrying and feeling, and it's not there. It is like the bulb is there, light is not there. When you switch off and go, bulb is there, right? Light is not there, but current is there. Don't forget that. Light is there, bulb is there, light is not there, current is there. So bulb and current are there, light is not there. If you have a doubt. Nowadays, now the bulbs are, come on, right? Sound. Let the light be on. Let there be light. Nowadays we have come to that. Alexa. Let there be light. I have somebody gave me the Alexa thing, right? It is next to the TV. I kept it next to the TV. And whenever the advertisement for Alexa comes, it wakes up. Yes? I don't know what you are talking. So I just kept it aside somewhere. So it keeps my schedule and all those things. What is my schedule today? What is the news today? So nowadays we have, just wakes up by just sound. That means the power has to be there to come on light, right? If the power was not there, then, so bulb is there, power is there, light is not there. In the same way, body is there, consciousness is there, mind is not connecting these two. The connection between the inert matter and consciousness is apparently in suspension. Not that it will not light up tomorrow or when you put it on. It will. It is potentially there to show its glow. It is ready to make the link between the current and the bulb to appear as the light. Similarly, when the person is sleeping, body is there functioning. The subtle body called mind and intellect is suspension. And consciousness can never be absent. By nature it is nitya vastu. So, in sleep, body is there, functioning. Sweating is there, and breathing is going on. That is in Taittiriya Upanishad. Ko hyevanya aska pranyat. Question. Who is breathing when you are asleep? When you are asleep, you are breathing or not? You are doubt? So I am breathing in sleep. That means body is alive. But I am not interfering with body's function. Mind is not there. Not there means it is in suspension. So that is to say that matter which is subject to constant change and consciousness which is not subject to constant any change, this is subject to birth and death, this is not subject to birth and death, this is limited, it is unlimited, it's finite, it's unfinite, it's infinite, it is conditioned, it is unconditioned. How can these two be created by the same source? And if you say it is different, then who is the cause of this and who is the cause of this? If this had to be the cause of this, meaning, this you understand, this matter. If the matter were to, what is this? Matter were to be the caused by the self, the consciousness, then two things possible. Say, this consciousness lost its nature and has become this. Consciousness became matter, you can say, and which is not the case, because I am still conscious. It has not lost its nature of consciousness to become matter. Second possibility is consciousness appears to be the matter. That is called vivarta. appearance. In which case, I have to prove that this matter has no permanency. This matter is subject to question, and when questioned, it should disappear. What is appearance? In a given condition, it is true. Those conditions removed, it should not be there. Then only it is considered as appearance. So let us put a test to matter and consciousness to see which one qualifies to be temporary, which one qualifies to be permanent. So then we know, is matter created consciousness or consciousness created matter? Or matter appearing as consciousness or consciousness appearing to be matter? So the test is what remains the same at all times. That is true, and what changes all the time, but cannot be true. So this is where we should recognize the terms real, the term real, and also the next word called existence, truth. So a thing can be real for a given period of time, just like our dream. A dream appears to be real, but truly doesn't exist. Why? Because it is real only to you. Not for me. Your dream is so real only to you. And our scale of understanding what is real is experience. I saw it. Yeah, you saw it, but I didn't. So, because I experienced it, can it be considered as real? Can experience alone is the proof for anything to be real? You look at the sunset and sunrise every day. Is it real? Every day you see the sun rising, sun setting. But then, if you believe in what the science has declared, sun never rises or sets. Then what is happening? Earth is moving. But I don't see it is moving. Earth is stable. Sun is rising and going. No. Earth is moving, sun is stable. So my experience versus what actually exists is so totally different. It's contradictory. What I experience is sunrise and not the movement of the earth. Whereas what is real is sun stays stable and earth is moving. Contradictory to my experience is the fact. Up in the sky is a blue sky. Where? Where is blue sky? Show me. The sky is blue. Is the sky blue? If it's blue, it should not change that color. Its color changes. And the blueness cannot be found at its particular point. It's a diffraction of the sunlight. So the blueness which I see, which the eyes report, is because of the limitation of the eye, not there. In Astamalaka Stotram, Shankaracharya says, when the cloud is covering the sun, that's what we see. Ganachanna markam ganachanna drishti yatamanyate cha ati moodaha. Supremely idiot. Why? How can the cloud cover the sun? It's covering your vision. So he has thought about it. I mean, I will tell you one more thing which you would not even believe that he has said that. Ganachanna drishtihi ganachanna markam. Because your vision is covered, you think that sun is covered. Sun is how many thousands of miles away? This cloud is just probably some 200 miles maximum. Even that is too much. Maybe 30,000 feet. When you go into the flight, you will know that. One lady was so afraid of going in the flight, she asked this. First time she went. So went to the pilot and, how high you go from the ground? 30,000 feet. Will you come down? He said, so far I have not left anybody. I always come down. So when you go in the flight, you know the clouds are below you. How can that be of trusting the sun anyway? Another place in Dakshinamurti Stotram he says, Rahu grasta divakarend sadrusho maya samachadana sanmatra karanopa upasamharanatah yobut sushupta puman. Rahu grasta divakarend sadrusha maya samachadanat. So, if the Hindu tradition is that eclipse. Eclipse is caused by Rahu swallowing the sun, right? The story. You know the story, right? When the Samudra Mathana took place, and then Amrita came. Both the Rakshasas and Devatas claimed there, because both of them churned together. So, Bhagavan Vishnu took the form of a beautiful lady, Maya. Gurudev used to explain. With the kalasha in her hand, I will distribute today to you. Both of you sit, both sides. So one side Rakshasas and Devatas. To get this, you must have taken a bath today. The Rakshasas never take bath. Those who are Rakshasas don't take bath. Anyway, so the Devatas, they did every day. So they said, okay, we will go and take bath and come. Oh, till then you wait. You go. So they went. And the rivers are supposed to be there for them to take, so they kept on moving. They went on and on and on, never came. One of them, among the Rakshasas, he got into the line without anybody noticing it. Between sun and the moon he sat. So because they all gone, now is the time where Devatas can be given the nectar of immortality. She went on serving. So she served sun and then this guy and the moon and then went on. Suddenly the sun and the moon looked, hey, this is not our guy. Somebody else. By the time he ate. So once you ate, you become immortal. So Bhagavan Vishnu immediately realized his mistake. He took immediately the form of Vishnu, took his Sudarshana Chakra and cut off his head. So the head got cut off, and because he had taken the nectar, head alone remained as immortal, body went away. This head, which has become immortal, decided to punish sun and the moon. And that's why once in a while it will swallow. This is considered as a story. But the interesting thing is it will swallow, the other side will come out. Because it has no body. So the eclipse is where, it's considered as Rahu swallowing the sun. So he uses that as an example. Rahu grasta, swallowed by Rahu. Divakara Indu, Divakara is sun. Indu is moon. Sadrusha, equal to that. Maya samachadana, the covering of Maya. Meaning, it is not actually happening. What is eclipse? Is it really something swallowing the sun or the moon? No, it is achadanam. It's only a shadow. But imagine at the time when Shankaracharya was, these ideas were not even there. Meaning that the eclipse is only a shadow of one over the other. He already has just declared it. It's only a shadow. Achadanam, chaya. So the important point here is that if the consciousness were to become the matter, then consciousness would not exist anymore, and a unchanging reality cannot become a changing one. A thing cannot become contradictory to itself. Gold became silver one day. Wood became gold. No, doesn't happen. Stone became water. Doesn't happen. So it is not possible for a thing to go into its exact opposite condition. Or somebody would say, consciousness is there, a part of consciousness became matter. Is that also possible? Where did it acquire the opposite quality? If it were to become matter, it must have an external influence. So it is not possible, therefore, to consider these views of consciousness becoming matter, a part of consciousness becoming matter, or matter becoming consciousness, a part of matter becoming consciousness. Both are not possible. The only thing that is going to explain the situation right now is that consciousness, which is pure, unlimited, unconditioned, everlasting, eternal, infinite one, appears to be the matter. And this view solves few problems as well, meaning the matter being impermanent, only an appearance, mukti is possible. Moksha is possible. Release from the matter is possible, on knowing that it is appearance. Just like a dream, when during the dream you may probably give importance or reality to it and come to experience it as though, but the moment you realize that it is not true, and still if you are in the dream, what wonderful thing it will be. Isn't that true? It's like watching a movie and knowing that you are watching a movie. Always, the fellow next to you, looking at a blank screen. You are crying. It's a screen, not a screen, a wall. Something is projected, but actually you are looking at the wall, right? Really speaking, what are you doing? Looking at a wall. How you are looking at a wall and crying? You don't know what I'm going through. Okay. So actually you are experiencing everything in your head only. The wall just is some projection is going on. The hero is not true there. It's a shadow there. Going around the tree behind the heroine. Everything is only a shadow and light play there. Looking at the shadow and light and you are crying. So a person who has realized that even while seeing it is not true, it's only an appearance, and it doesn't stop him from experiencing it. Let it go on. In Jivan Muktananda Lahari, again Shankaracharya says beautifully, Pure pauran paschan narayavadinama kritimayan suvesha alankritan chitra sadrishan. So he sees men and women, going around in this nagari, in this city, wearing so many beautiful dresses and decorating themselves. Swayam saksha drishta iti apicha kalayan tai saharaman. He who knows I am only a drishta. Swayam saksha drishta iti apicha kalayan. This way, having known, understanding, tai saharaman. He enjoys with them. Munir navyamoham bhajati guru diksha shatatama. He never goes through delusion. For his ignorance is destroyed by his teacher. So having thus understood that this is only an appearance, like you are watching a magic show, and you know that it's a magic, you will not be deluded. He disappeared. Recently, last year we had a magic show. And I know this person. And I have given him some ideas, some statements to make about Maya, Ishwaraha and all those things. So I gave an introduction and he also included these terms in between. So the last scene was where he is on the stage and he is doing something, and then there is a box, right? He gets into it and they rotate and I come out of it. He disappears and I come out of it. Maya is gone, Ishwar comes out. So that is. But we have practiced it for 1 hour or more before the program. So when I have to slowly sneak out, you see, I'm in the first row, I have to sneak out in the darkness. So there's a lot of plan to be done. He has to give the attention of everybody into some point. So what he did before this last scene, he had one person who was, one lady, and then she goes out and then she's going to come from that entrance. So everybody was, I just sneaked out. I came into behind the scene. And everybody, and that lady, And he said, now the last scene and he's explained, and I'm getting into this box, bye, and he sent everybody. They I came out. This rotated me, so I was quite. So people were so, wow, what happened? But I know exactly what we did. So every bit of it I know now. But it's a question of doing the way, correctly. So once you know what is happening, you may enjoy, but there's nothing. So in the same way, even as you are looking at this experience, and if you know it's only an appearance, it doesn't stop you from enjoying it. But your enjoyment is different than others. They are anxious and you smile. Because you know what is going on. So he is, along with all others, enjoying the same thing that is going on, not running away, not denying it, not escaping, not closing the eyes. Tai saharaman, enjoying with them. Munir navyamoham bhajati guru diksha. He doesn't get into the delusion. That is the strength of knowledge. It is not a condition of the mind. It is not, suggestion to the mind. It is strong understanding of the unreality of things, even though experienced. That is called mukti even while living, jivan mukti. Jivite api, even while living, muktaha, free. So that is the viewpoint of Vedanta. That liberation is not absence of matter. To recognize appearance of matter. See, in sleep, absence takes place. Therefore we are happy, right? What causes the joy of sleep? Because there is no disturbance from matter. Isn't it? Even this physical body is also a matter only. And no disturbance from the matter. No attachment to the matter also. We get detached every night from this matter, from everything else. Everything that disturbs the consciousness, we are detached from. So the joy that we experience in sleep is true because there is no attachment to matter. And that causes the attachment and disturbance, namely relationship with the matter. When that is removed, not physically removing the matter, but cutting off that attachment, vairagya. That vairagya has to be out of knowledge, not out of hatred or out of suffering or fear. Vita raga bhaya krodha sthitati muni uchyate. Bhagavan Krishna very clearly says, raga bhaya krodha. Raga attachment, bhaya fear. Krodha is anger. So he is not detached because of raga, bhaya or krodha. He is not detaching himself because it is no more giving him a joy. Raga is not there. Or it is afraid that he will catch him. That is also not. Not his hatred, angry. No. Because of his understanding, raga, bhaya and krodha is gone. Vita raga bhaya krodha sthitadhihi. Steady understanding. Munihi. Such a person is called a muni. So such a one living in the very same place you and I dwell and live, but his experience is totally different. Yogarato va, bhogarato va, sangarato va, sangavihina. Yasya brahmani ramate chittam nandati nandati nandati. Again, that released from matter does not mean emptiness. Emptiness cannot give you joy. What happens in sleep also, that when this matter has disappeared, because no more attachment to matter happens in sleep forcefully because of the conditions of the, mind's condition of getting absent from the attachment, not decided by you, by Prakriti. And that condition is no doubt a condition where you are in the bliss of Brahman only, but unknowingly. It is our Gurudev used to give the example, when the child is hungry and went to sleep, mother gives food. It doesn't know, but its hunger is appeased. But it doesn't even know that it is slept. It is eaten. So the child sleepingly ate food. Hunger is appeased. But it did not do knowingly. In the same way, in sleep, we experience the bliss of Brahman only, but no awareness. Meaning, it cannot be repeated at will. It cannot be repeated by choice. Whereas a person in Samadhi, he withdraws knowingly and experiences awarefully. And he can choose to be there whenever he wants. He can choose to remain in that state of bliss. And he has no more regret about leaving the matter. Because he knows it's not real. So leaving, how does it matter? Oh, it won't come back. So what? Good. It doesn't come back. You don't go to sleep if you are afraid that you won't wake up, right? If your doctor says, today is the last sleep for you, you will not wake up, then you will not go to sleep. I am very sure that tomorrow I will be awake. Then going to sleep is not a problem. Similarly, it's not because the matter will come back and therefore let me leave the matter. No, if it is not, that's good. So a man of knowledge is not afraid of death because he says, if matter has to perish, I am very fine with that. He is not afraid of leaving the matter ever. For he knows it's not even true. So how does it matter? It does not matter. Matter does not matter. So the only way we can understand the creation is that very consciousness itself is appearing to be this matter. That's why he said, Paschadaham yad edacha. Whatever you see is my own manifestation. Yad edat. Matta paradaram nanyat kinchitasti dhananjaya Mai sarvamidam protam sutre manigana iva. Bhagavan Krishna says that other than me there exists nothing. Matta parataram na anyat kinchidasti. Mai sarvamidam protam. Everything is connected to me, just like the thread connecting all the pearls. In a mala, in a flower mala, let us see, that the thread is there and which all the flowers are connected. Without the thread, the flowers cannot be together. In the same way, I am the connecting link between all the things. That is one way of looking at it. Another way is, I myself am everything. In me alone, everything. Gurudev used to say, I am in them, they are not in me. We'll see that when it comes to that point. Now, so, paschadaham yatedacha. Therefore, later, after creation, whatever is there is me alone. Like in the entire, see, let us say that, there is a person who is going from Dallas, Texas, and he is so eager to see ocean. So a friend from Houston takes him. I will show you ocean. He drives him all the way to the seashore. Sea. What? Sea. I'm seeing. Sea. Meaning, see the sea. Only water is there. Yeah, that's what it is. I have seen water. I want to see ocean. What do you think of ocean? What do you mean by ocean? Ocean, that's what I was told. I can see ocean in Houston. Where is ocean? Ocean is water. Water, I know. In the tap also there is water. Where is ocean? And he has to explain, ocean is a more large collection of water. Isn't it? Every bit of the ocean is nothing but water. So then why do you call it as ocean? Yes? A large collection of water is named as ocean. But the essential quality of the ocean is nothing but water only. H2O. That we have in a glass of, this is also water only. Let me drink also. This is also water. A large collection of that is also water only. But it is referred, named as ocean. In the same way, that which is there within us as pure consciousness, accommodated as though within that 5 elements, or associated with, is the same everywhere. The same consciousness alone is pervading everywhere. And so we think that this water is different from ocean. Ocean is a large collection, samashti and vyashti. Vyashti is individual and samashti is collective. So, individual consciousness, samashti chaitanya, Vishti chaitanya, and collective consciousness is Samashti Chaitanya. Now, Samashtitva and Vishtitva does not belong to consciousness. Meaning, consciousness has become many consciousness. There is no plural of water. Waters is not there. Water is the same in the ocean, and if you take, let us say, this cup and go and pick it from the ocean and bring it here and keep it, will it not be the same? Water is the same. Picked up from the ocean and brought here. So this is ocean and this is local. Water is H2O only. Maybe that is salty, that is a different thing. That's again not the quality of the water. It is the association with something else. So the water remaining the same, it is referred as ocean when it is vast. And therefore, consciousness remaining the same, when it is associated with the vastness, it's called samashti. When it is in the individual, it is referred as vyashti. So when you say the world of universe, cosmos, that manyness and the vastness belong to what? Not to the consciousness. It is the appearance of matter in various forms. And consciousness is same, whether it is an individual or in the whole entire universe. So this also need to be thought of. When he says et etat, all these, when its plural number is given, it does not mean I have become many. Just like you stand in front of a mirror, you see yourself, and if you look at, there is another mirror, this another mirror. There are, let us say, some 100 mirrors are in front of you. You see your own 100 reflections. But you know that these all are only one. But if you take your dog along with you, so many of the dogs, and it will keep on barking at every dog. Some of you also do it. But you know, hopefully, that it's all me only. But the dog doesn't know. He will think that there are many dogs here. Will it ever know that it is me alone reflected everywhere? How will it know? That thinking is not there. So similarly, a Mahatma, when he looks at this universe, he knows all these are all my own reflections. Vishwam darpana drishyamana nagari tulyam nichantargatam. Vishwam, the world, darpana drishyamana nagari, just as a reflection that happens in a mirror. So it's a mirror reflection. Drishyamana nagari tulyam. Nija, really, antargatam. It is actually within. Me alone, who is within as pure consciousness, is appearing as the variety outside. So this is a very significant leap from one point to another. Meaning, the plurality that is perceived is also not real. Not only the matter that is perceived not real, the plurality that is perceived is also not real. It's only an appearance. If you go to a sweetmeat shop or a sweet shop, and lot of varieties of sweets are there, chatak patak. So only sweet. So you go to that person. Give me a sweet. It's written in sweet stall. Give me a sweet. That person take anything you take. It's all sweet only. No, I want sweet. Yeah, everything is sweet only. I don't want variety. Sweet. So he will pack up anything and give it to you. This is a sweet. What about that? That is also sweet. Why are not you giving that? Oh, okay, I will give you that also. So it is that Mullah Nasruddin, he went to a sweet shop and said, I want freshly made sweet. Because some of them were made previous day and then a week before, etc. So everything is freshly made only. Okay, give me that is stale, old, outdated, not the fresh one, old sweet you give. So this fellow was excited. You really want all the old sweet? Yes. So only one was made fresh on that day, because this fellow wanted to take all the old ones, right? He packed up all the old ones except this, what is made in the morning. These are all old, take it. Good. I wanted you, I have the honest answer, now give me that. Now, sweet is sweet is sweet. So you go to a sweet shop and ask for a sweet, everything is sweet. In the same way, all are consciousness only, appearing in different forms. You take one bottle of water and there is blue bottle, white bottle, and then black and brown. And you pour water, water will appear to be blue or red or white. But water is water. The bottle is colored. Not shape also, like this and this tall. Water takes the shape. So, the nature of consciousness remaining same in all, appearances appear to be different. Nama Rupa Jagat. That's why you read Trigdashya Vega, right? You completed? Finished. I finished Trigdashya Vega. Astibadi Priyam Rupam. Nama Chetam Shapanjakam Aditrayam Brahma Rupam. What is the full verse? You should remember. Asti Bhadi Priyam. Asti Bhadi Priyam Nama Rupa. These are all the 5 aspects of anything. Asti Bhadi Priyam Rupam Nama Chetam Shapanchakam Aditrayam Brahma Rupam Jagat Rupam Tadodvayam. The first 3 are Brahman, the other 2 are Jagat. First 3, Asti, Sat, Bhati, Chit, Priyam, Ananda. Sat, Chit, Ananda is the nature of Brahman. Nama and Rupa is Jagat. Name and form. So what is word? Name and form. But associated with Sat, Chit, Ananda. Therefore it's vibrantly present. If you take Nama and Rupa of everything, what will remain is only pure Brahman. Veshahanatah Swatma Darshanam Isha Darshanam Swatma Rupatah. Veshahanatah, on the elimination of Vesha, meaning form. Without form, name cannot exist. So, Veshahani or destruction of the form means destruction of the name also. So, when I remove every part of this table into different pieces of wood, where is then the table? Table won't exist. Table as a name has no meaning when there is no form. This table is made of various parts, various sizes of wood. When I remove them as many pieces of wood, then table doesn't exist. Name of table is associated only with particular assemblage of the wood. In the same way, when the form is gone, name also is disappeared. What remains is only pure consciousness. Veshahanatah Swatma Darshanam Isha Darshanam Swatma Rupatah. So that's why Bhagavan says, Paschadaham Yatetacha. Later on, whatever is there is also me. So before the creation, I alone was. Nothing else remained. Sat, Asat, Param did not exist. Paschad, later on, yate whatever is there is also aham. Now what about when everything gets eliminated finally? Yo avashishyeta tadasmi aham. Even after the destruction of everything, here again destruction, there is no destruction at all. It's only a dissolution. There is no destruction. Because if there is real, then there is a destruction. If it is unreal, it's only dissolution. When somebody gives you a math problem, you don't destroy it, you just solve it. I am solving the problem, right? Because the problem is not real. What are you doing? I am destroying this problem. No, you are solving it. So even Krishna, by giving the advice to Arjuna, he only dissolved the problem. To show him there is no problem at all, really. You are thinking like that. He did not solve it for him. He dissolved it. If there is a real problem, I have to solve. There is no real problem. Then only solve it. Gurudev used to give the example of a person who went to a doctor and said that, I think there is a bug inside my head. And it is troubling me a lot. When I go to sleep, something. It makes a lot of noise inside. And while interacting with people also, something is happening. So he went through all the x-rays, this and that and everything. Not x-ray, what do you call that? Head scan, what do you call that? CAT scan. So you know what's CAT scan, right? You know? So the cat comes and scans you, that's called CAT scan. So when the cat scan everything, so they found nothing. They said there's nothing, it's just, no, there must be something. So he went to one doctor. So he looked at it, yeah, there is a small bug sitting there. You are the only person who really said something. So can I get this out? Yeah, very easy. Next week you come, I'll prepare a surgery for you. Okay. So next week he came and asked him to fast, etc. So he put him on the operation theatre and the surgery and put him into anesthesia and made him to go to sleep. Then he started reading some newspaper. So his assistants, who were the trainees, they were, what are you trying to do? Let him sleep for some time. So, but you are supposed to do surgery. There is nothing there to do surgery for. Then why did you put him here? Just for his satisfaction. After some time, go and outside, pick up some bug and put it in the water and come. A test tube. So, when he was about to come out of anesthesia, his assistants went and picked up a bug, put inside. He woke up. Surgery over. Where is the bug? Here you see, alive. He felt so relieved and went home. Now tell me, really there was a bug? It was not there, but if you think it is there, you will be bugged. So when Krishna said that your mind is thinking in this way, that is why you think it's a problem. For Krishna did not fight for him. He did not take arm and weapon to destroy anybody. He said that you are thinking that there is a problem is the problem. That's why our Guruji used to say, some people have problems, some people are problems. So you think there is a problem, and therefore that is a problem. So you have to think differently. Then there is no problem. So what Krishna did was to make him think differently, look at things differently. Similarly, Vedanta is not changing anything. It is making us have the right vision. When we realize the matter is only an appearance, it has no reality of its own. And also recognizing that I am Awesome. I am pure consciousness who was present in the past, who is present in the now, forever. And everything else is an appearance. Ahame vasame vakre nanyat yat sat sat param paschadaham yate dacha yo vashishyeta sosmyaham. Om sarve bhavantu sukhinah sarve santu niramayaha sarve bhadrani pashyantu ma kaschid dukkhavat bhavet. Om shanti shanti shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.